Come on, somebody post so we can get started. All right, I'm gonna start. I'm sure you guys will get on. There we go. How you doing tonight, George? Okay, so tonight we got ourselves a case of Last Jedi Series 1. Like I always like to think with Star Wars and Topps, I hope that's what it is, because their boxes don't say what they are on them. Yep, all good. So I have a question. Have all of the Hamill autographs been accounted for in this? That's what I'm hoping for, if there's still any out there. I think this is his last, this was the last product that he had autographs in, if I remember correctly. There's a green parallel. And then I got to keep an eye out, because I believe, been a while on this one, but I believe this is the one where the silvers, right? And they're almost impossible to tell the difference. Pull this back somewhere. There's blue. How's your cat, George? If I remember correctly, you were at the vet during the Walking Dead break. There's another green. Here's a purple. I just started, so you have not missed anything. Blue. Here's a red. Sounds just like regular old people, not just animals. Purple. Green. Now on. Let's jump into the checklist real quick here. There's a. Now that's. It's a different shade of blue, but it is a blue. Alright, our first medallion is Admiral Akbar. The one thing I do is these are probably some of the better looking medallions that they made recently. Series 2, I believe, are the ones that had those weird rubbery patches. Oh, there's a gold. Card number 76. And it's Akbar also. There's a blue. The red one right here. The Resistance Bomber. There's a green. It's been so long since I've opened these, I gotta remember if we get a parallel of one of the insert cards, I think that's an extra card. Purple. Blue. Purple. Blue. You know, some of you with a better memory than myself, I was talking with one of the participants in this break, and he was trying to remember there was one Star Wars break that we had gotten shorted some hits, and we had to get replacements from Topps. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember which one it was. Now, I remember being shorted a long time ago. Oh, here we go. Here's another. Well, there's 2 golds in this box. That's always nice. I think it was Chrome Perspective, the original, the 2013, was it? 2013 or 16. We were shorted, and I remember they sent us a whole bunch of sketches, which was nice. Like I said, Russell, I don't, even if you told me for a fact which one it was, I wouldn't remember. Of course, the fact that I'm down to only 2 packs left. Yeah, that's true. I could probably go because I was just on the website today because they still haven't gotten the Garbage Pail Kids replacements. Last pack. And this is a base, Brian Herring. Could be worse. Just remember that. Blue. Whoops. Purple. Got a printing plate. And it's getting a little frustrating. So, you know, I will say at least I'm getting through in the beginning. Here's a silver. I think this is our first silver. I could even get through to anybody at top. That's our medallion. Might as well just wait. So now I've called twice. And I called two and a half weeks ago. And then I called today. I got through both times. Oh wait, it's just that. And there's another silver. So for those of you that have already forgotten, I've got a break where we did 20 boxes of Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire, and 6 or 7 of the boxes were missing a hit. So here's our autograph. So I opened my ticket. They, you know, responded back saying, send in your, you know, all your stuff, your receipt, the form, blah, blah, blah. You know, I bitch a little bit because, I'm like, I send you a link to the video. I mean, cut me some slack. And they say that's our rules. So anyway, so they get it. It was delivered over 2 months ago. So I called 2 weeks ago, and they said, oh, just give us 2 more weeks. That's about how far out we are. So I gave them a little bit more. I called, and then they said, we don't know where you are in the queue, but just we promise we'll get something out to you as soon as we can. You know, we had some people that were away due to personal reasons, blah, blah, blah. But you will get taken care of. And then I asked, well, can you at least tell me, where I am in the queue? And they said no, that their system doesn't work like that anymore, and they can't even tell me how far away. No, I mean, we're only on the second box. Brian Herring base auto in the first box. I do have a printing plate here of card number 45. I'm trying to save the multi-autograph for, later on in the break. Fingers crossed. Green. Blue. Green again. Purple. Blue. I have discussion topic for tonight. Anybody on here right now have older children? There's a red. And when I say older, I mean in college, maybe recently out of college. Blue. So my wife and I tonight, before I got on here, we were trying to yeah, oh yeah. We're trying to go through the financial aid stuff for my son. He's going, he'll be a freshman next year. And they sure do not make it easy. Another base autograph, Tim Rose. Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking. Oh, I forgot to do the medallion. There's a blue. And General Hux. Yeah, I have to hurry up and get in. And printing plate, it said card number 45. Well, not even one of those loans. I want to get the, wasn't it if you're going to go to a, was it a state school? They're going to try and make it so that's free. But we got our, like way back we had filled out our yeah. Well, it's free, and until you realize that it's coming out of your taxes that just went up, and everything costs more to buy. But I really don't want to get into a political thing. My thing we were trying to do is, so we filled out everything's, it's completely different than when my wife and I were in school, and so you have to, fill out all these forms, these federal forms, and then we get our federal loan amounts that we qualify for. Yeah, I don't know if my son, not saying he couldn't hang, but I don't think he'd want to be in the military. I definitely don't have a problem with trade school though. We were just trying to figure out if we qualified for any kind of a grant. It was so confusing. The biggest thing is my son wants to try and play soccer. So where he's going to go to school, the coach had come out and seen him at a tournament, and at least, told him to come and try out. They don't really give out much in scholarships for soccer, so that wasn't happening. And my son's relatively honest with himself, and he was like, if I just make the roster, he goes, I don't think I'm going to start, but if I can at least just make a roster, he's like, I'd be happy. Green. There's our medallion. Here's a red of an insert. Excuse me. There's another red. Green. Alright, got a gold. Card number 20. Oh, I forgot. These are the ones, the card numbers are really hard to read. Blue. Green. Oh, here's this is our printing plate. Well, I saw you post that today. Who was it before? Didn't somebody post that they were actually talking about it, that Upper Deck said that the set really is going to come out, just they don't know when? Blue. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. There's our autograph and a blue. I'm more concerned. And let's see, blue. Here's a medallion. This is, I don't know what color this is. I guess it's silver, since the stripe in the middle is silver. Where's the medallions? This is purple? Okay, it's purple. And it's numbered 1 of 99 for R2. Get it closer. I'm more curious about the what's going on with that black diamond with that Chadwick Boseman picture. And then blue. No. And a Porg base medallion. So we got 2 medallions in that box. And 52 of 99. Tom Kane. No, I know I know that card's a mock-up, but that got released in NSU, and it's been, you know, they could have easily taken that out. But why didn't Upper Deck, you know, do anything? And that's been a few days. Did they actually say that he's not in it? I mean, I don't think he is. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your post above Russell's. See, my problem is that they've done that more than once, where they put a mock-up up like that and wouldn't tell anybody. I mean, they were asked over and over again, wouldn't tell anybody if it was real or not, and then the card's not in the set. I mean, going back to the Scarlett Johansson, I mean, people went crazy for that. And how many people saw that mock-up, didn't think twice about it, and then started, ordering up Black Diamond. And I mean, the last I saw, I haven't seen any for sale in a while, but the last I saw, I think it was David Adams had it up, and it was like $360 a box. They did it with Chris Evans too. I think it was Chris Evans. Yeah, I missed your post. I went right over it when I was looking at all the other posts. I would have loved to open up Black Diamond, but that stuff's going to be impossible to find, and it's priced out right from the get-go. Here's a silver insert. That's the medallion. And also, do you see how many cards come in a box? A box is only, there's only a few cards in it. There's a red. I thought it was an auto or a sketch. I went back to the break we did when this came out, and I thought we got 3 or 4 sketches. Yeah, it just says 2 hits per box. We should have a couple of sketches when this is done. Silver. Oh, sketch. It's fair. What was this? Jude Gallagher? Not familiar with that name. Blue. Blue. And a base. Snoke. All right, real quick. Guesses. Who's the sketch of? Give you a couple of seconds. While I steal a couple Skittles here. First guess is the correct guess. Not bad. No, it is a good sketch. I'm not being sarcastic or anything. Yeah, yeah, Matt the radar tech. That was a good skit. I'll make sure to throw a couple of Skittles in the envelope when I mail you your stuff. I'm sure they won't get crushed or anything. Just to keep it over here. Do you watch SNL, Z? There's a blue and a purple insert. Blue. You know, I've had that happen. When I get these packages, from the mail service stuff, I am amazed at how people send stuff. And I mean, people with a lot of feedback. Like, you'd think they'd realize how to send something. You get the card in the top loader, no anything just thrown in there. Sometimes they put a piece of tape over it, sometimes they don't. There was one guy, a couple of cards, he taped them inside of a DVD case and then mailed an entire DVD case. I mean, they were safe. It was hard to get them off, because they were taped so tightly. Could be. I mean, I don't really pay attention to who, where the stuff comes from. The one I picked up last week, it was two sets of insert cards in one of the old snap cases and the medallion, and nothing else in the snap case. Yeah, offering 10 cents per, but they charge you 25 to put something in, a used top loader now. It is, actually, I need to meet up with, I think I told you guys, there's somebody local, like actually he's in my town, who is a supply distributor. He works with, yeah, now that's asking for problems. Mailing out something with no protection whatsoever. But I mean, he's raised his price. I mean, I wouldn't, in the past I never bought from him because I'd order straight from BCW. But now he's cheaper than most of the places that I can find this stuff, in any kind of quantity. I actually have to meet up with him. Here's a silver. He finally got the 138 point top loaders in. I was running low on. I'm not sure if these medallions are 138s or 180s, but I'll be using up a bunch for that. All right, tell you what, if anybody's looking for, I'll give him a plug. Unsolicited. If I don't know how his prices compare to what you can get elsewhere, but for me, also he cuts me a break because he doesn't have to ship them out. It's Hobbies Depot is his website. A rose base medallion. Well, the usual MO for tops is if you get a parallel of, like a low level signer, you're going to get their base version too. So it would not surprise me. But to go with Brian Herring, here's our Dave Chapman. All right, so the hit was the bottom pack in one of these two rows in the last couple of boxes. cases a lot of times run the same, so see if it holds up. There's a purple and a purple insert. It's up there, Bob and I cards. Green. Blue. And blue. Red. Hey, well, if we at least do halfway decent, we can always run this back. You know, it's so tough to find something that's in at least kind of affordable, you know, anymore. And it's actually kind of sad is if you go and look at some of the old breaks that we've done of all these products, and you see that the price is a fraction of what it is now. I just can't believe that anybody is actually buying stuff at these prices. But I mean, if nobody was buying them, they would adjust the prices back down. Blue. But I believe they have Series 2 also now. They didn't have it before. So we could maybe try Series 2 next. I mean, as long as the case price, you know, stays that, was it $11.50 for the case? Then, I mean, the spot price will always be the same for either series. There's our medallion. Now, you see, I don't really do sports, so I'm not really, you know, familiar with it. I know those prices are insane. You got a gold. Wait a minute. Wrong one. He's got a little arm that comes out, just like how R2 does. Purple. Green. Blue. You know, I was going to try and do a break of Star Trek Inflections on Facebook. Bushkill had a case for 2,500, I think it was, which was a little high, but not, you know, not terrible, especially in today's market. And I waited about a week. I went back to see if they still had it, and it was up to 2,900. There is an autograph in that pack. Behind what? The Inflections case that Bushkill has? Hmm. Yeah, that's asking for a problem. Praetorian Guard base medallion. Now, if somebody has something that seems like an okay deal, you go for it. But especially these online guys, you try and find, you know, a coupon code, and that's going to be your best bet. Ooh. And these went out of order. Let me just make sure. Nope. And to go with our base, here's 23 of 99 for Dave Chapman. Do they even still do it? I thought they kind of stopped doing it because didn't the same person win it like 3 years in a row? Or crack the code? Purple. Ah, nice insert. Here's a gold ray, 21 of 25. Then Game of Thrones Inflections is like 3,500, isn't it? I mean, and that really, I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't anything special. Tell you what, I finally got sticker shock on something. The other night I was bidding on some Game of Thrones stuff, filling some gaps in my sets, and I forget who. Somebody had actually there was more than one seller, and they were all ending on the same night. Actually, no, you know what? It was Easter Sunday. They were ending. I thought I'd get lucky. There was a couple of Season 2 banner relics, and some Valerian Steel relics, and I mean they went higher than I've ever seen, especially the Season 2. Well, I tell you what, George, you want to do a break. Somebody we all know has a pair, has one lot up on eBay. The archive boxes for Season 1 and Season 2. How do people pay for stuff? Well, some people pay for it because those who are working from home and never lost their jobs have a lot more money to spend because they still get their stimulus on top of that. While others are just saying screw it and are just putting everything on their credit cards, and they'll probably all file bankruptcy later. Oh, sketch. Wasn't paying attention. I'm on the last pack. And it's stuck here. Hold on. Blue. Who is this? I don't know what that is, and I don't know who that is. Green. I know people that have done it. I don't understand it. You know, you always wonder. You know, there's always that one person. They have brand new cars every year, and all kinds of every gadget, everything, and then they just claim bankruptcy, wipe it all clean, and start over again. I remember that credit card forgiveness one. Those were it was Kyle against Cartman, I think. I know at the end it was like Kyle was using his credit card to like buy stuff for everybody or something like that. It was they kind of did a sort of like a Jesus thing. That's the medallion. I wish, Ted. The problem with Upper Deck in general is that it's so allocated. There's a silver because they put right off the bat at least half of it goes to EPAC. And then Blowout, for instance, where I do the bulk of my breaks, they do not get along with Upper Deck. So yeah, well, they do sell Upper Deck, but they get very, very small amounts. I don't know how much small amount it is. But they pretty much told me that there won't be any breaks of group breaks of Upper Deck stuff until after it comes out. I think if it's something decent, they'll just sell it right away and be done with it. And if it's something that they'll have trouble selling, then they'll let us do a break on it. I mean, that's kind of like my take on it. Blue base Kylo Ren on the medallion. And again, not sure who that is. And all these, come on, here we go. I'm guessing looking at the vest, this is somebody from Kanto. Yeah, the Kylo sketch is nice. This was it Jude Gallagher? Jude Gallagher. I am not familiar with that name offhand. I don't know. I, I don't know what happened to that guy. Blue, purple insert. And you mentioned Disney Plus, George. I could have sworn I had read that they were adding the Boba Fett cartoon from the holiday special on Disney Plus, but I was looking and I didn't see it. So I'm not sure if they if I did not read that or it just hasn't happened yet. But because for the life of me, I cannot remember the holiday special. And no, I am not staying up till 3. Besides, my son, me and my son watch it together. We'll get to it over the weekend. I barely have time for these breaks anymore. I've been getting so slammed at work. Yeah, I mean, I know it was bad. I mean, I remember that much. And then like the other like the droids and the Ewoks, I think I might have been a little too maybe I was too old for it, so I never really watched it. What work do I do? I work for a surveying and civil engineering company, and my employer retired, so we merged or were acquired by another company. So it's been a bumpy transition that we're trying to work through. But they have me doing a lot more than I was doing. So I've been stretching myself pretty thin, trying to learn all the new stuff. Green. A smart level. a little bit beyond a smart level. That's the medallion. Smart levels are they're for the inspectors. There's a red Lenker rod. I'm not familiar with that term. I mean, if that's like a rod and chain or a Philadelphia rod, something like that. I don't know if it's the same thing, just another name for it. Total stations are for the field guys. I work in the office. silver. All right, so the hit was in this row last box, but it seems to consistently be in the last pack at least. Here's a base, Captain Phasma. Oh boy. Still there, Force? I have to do this. I'm making you wait. I am making you wait. I am so glad we did this break. So glad. All right. Okay, here we go. Jimmy V. What the hell? But that's okay because it goes with Daisy Ridley and Mark Hamill. 1 of 1. How crazy is that? I can't believe we just pulled that. Oh, come on. There we go. I was going to say, please focus. And then this is where I drop it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I am so happy. Why did they include Jimmy V? Because they couldn't include Kenny Baker. I don't think they put him in this one. And you got to put R2 to go with Mark Hamill. I'll leave the tip jar out for you. You still want your Skittles? You know, it's funny with these kind of products. I have that disclaimer, and did somebody post already in there that we just hit that? I just got notification that somebody posted in the thread. There's a green. No, it'll be more like Warren Sapp. I mean, why would you want that? Mark Hamill's not even in the movies anymore. They killed them all. You got it. We'll talk to you later. Oh my God. This case, whoever's got pick number 2 is going to be pretty happy also. I forget, were you, George, you were third? Well, I mean, it's a sketch. It's not an autograph. But, you know, that Kylo Ren was a good... I don't know about that. That Kylo Ren was a good sketch. This sketch blows that one out of the water easy. Character leaves, excuse me, a little bit to be desired. Well, for those of you, I mean, you can see the card right there if you can read it. At least that wakes me up. I won't be falling asleep at the camera, Russell. No, it's a lesser character than that. Bigger actor, lesser character. I'll give you that as a quote. Yes, yes, I have a few times. Not midway, at the very end. Believe me, I'm surprised I'm not right now because I'm, like I said, I've been pretty beat lately. But Russell, Russell's seen it a lot because of the time difference. He's there, but you'll see as where I'll go like this. You'll just see me stop, and I'm just holding the cards, and then it's like I zone out for 10 seconds or so, and then I'll just pop back in. No, nope, wrong and wrong. Somebody with a well, remember, it can't be Dooku. This is Last Jedi. And Lando didn't come in Last Jedi yet. There's the silver. There's a blue and a purple. I'll do this one. The purple here. Laura Dern. Nope. Even smaller bit part. There's a green. The one thing I was always amazed is that I never dropped the cards when I did it. And blue. And we got a base BB9E. Now, John Boyega is a big part of the movie. but he might have interacted with this character. We'll start with this. It is Chris Penix. All right, you ready? Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Look at that. That is amazing. So we could get one more sketch. I guess he was had a little bit better of a part as the collector. Now, what was it? Why do I forget? What is his name in the movie? DJ? But it was Finn thought he was the breaker or whatever, but he really wasn't. All right, so realistically here, looking at this, so you've got the autograph, the two sketches. They're the top three. Green. Here's a silver insert. We actually have a fair amount of gold parallels. You guys forgot he was Wolfman. Is that a silver? There's another silver. So I know the parallels, a lot of times they're not big for people, but you know, the golds and the silvers, you know, they're actually decent hits. You know, printing plate, you know, it's not of any real character, so it's nice to have a printing plate, but it's not that huge of a hit. So those top three are big, and then you know the drop off right now. Why do I had a base card laying there? Oh, and then right after you walked away, we got a Penix sketch. Blue. Is this red? Nope. So Dan, I'm definitely going to be recommending that you get some insurance, or at least let me upgrade you to um, priority on that guy. I mean, that is unless you take, one of the base medallions instead. I wonder when it comes to the sketches, like if the artists have tried to get away with anything and have gotten, snagged where the sketch wasn't accepted. the like in what was it, in Force Awakens? Oh, that's one thing. Gummy Skittles. Never heard of them. I like gummies. I like Skittles. So, I mean, now that Easter just finished up, I'm done with my Starburst jelly beans. I love those things. Now I'll have to go look for them next time I go to the grocery store. But anyway, I always wondered, like, say, right, it's Daniel Craig was the guard, right? When they had Rey strapped down, when they had her captured. So, like, if they did a sketch of a trooper with his helmet off, and it's Daniel Craig. Or Kevin Smith, right? He was a trooper in one of the movies. There's the medallion. I'm just talking about something that's just different. All right, a base Poe medallion. And this looks like a base. Yep, a base Jimmy V. It'd be cool in these last two boxes if we got a single Daisy Ridley. I know Hamill does not have any single autographs in this. He's only on the multi cards. The Bounty Hunter set doesn't come out until September, I think it was. I don't know if I'm going to get it mixed up because there was Bounty Hunter, there was Battle Plans, but it doesn't come out, and the price has already gone up like 3 times on it, and it's so far away. I can't even think about putting in a break of it. I don't know. As a matter of fact, Blowout. Is that why the price on that one's been going up a lot? I was gonna say, I don't know if they put it back, but Blowout had taken it down. They usually do that when something's selling really good. That way they can, go back and adjust the price. Maybe they can bounty hunt and find. That's the medallion. Maybe they can bounty hunt and find the. I still haven't gotten the missing hit replacement for Masterworks and Holocron. We were missing. There was the break. I had it set up so that we could have absorbed it, but we still had hits missing. Maybe I should do a break. I have two of those Journey of the Child blasters. I never opened. I'm still, you know what though? That'll probably be the end of Mandalorian season 2 in that set. I can't understand how that stuff is going as expensive as it is. This is, yeah, that's our hit. You know, I notice a lot of times the one when they put an insert at the back of the pack, that's the one that's got the hit in it. And the thing is, even if they are, how rare are they going to be? I mean, look at season 1. How many Pedro autographs got pulled? That's my point exactly. Maybe they're with the Stellar One Harrison Ford autographs. You know, I started with the one product that's surprised me more than any other when I look at the prices is Stranger Things Welcome to the Upside Down. There was tons of that available when it was $1,000 a case. It might have been like $10.50, and now it's up to like $3,500. And there's redemptions in all the Stranger Things cases, and they either just expired or they were right about to expire. There's a base Luke medallion. All right. What do we get? What do we get? Yeah. Nope. Nobody good. The only thing good about this guy is his name. Base. Ian White. You would not know. There's no way to know until somebody hits it. That was the whole thing with Stellar 1. If you go back to Hester's tracker, or excuse me, not Hester, Vargas tracker, I think he could account for like 94 or 95 of the 100 cases, and not one of the 101 Fords had showed up. You know, so either they just went straight to private sales, which again, the odds of that are just astronomical. But unless you had proof of 98 of those 100 cases, you can't prove it. Even in 2019, I think only one showed up. Yeah, I was going to say, I think he did 30 or 40 cases. I don't think I did. I don't think I got to do any of the 18s. Where have you been, Russell? Are you serious? All right, I'll cut you some slack. We pulled one of the best autographs you could possibly get out of this thing. Here, I'll stop to show you real quick. And then in the following box, we pulled a Chris Pennick sketch. And Dan, I know you post over on the Star Wars page a lot. I see you over there. If you don't keep that for yourself, I'm sure there's some crazy guys over there that would pay a pretty penny for that thing. Yeah, we'll get it squared away. There's no and really it's just gonna let me know how much you want to put on that. Yeah, I know that. What was that? 17? I don't remember what year that was. That high tech. 16. I think he's far enough away that that's not really cost effective. Actually, I'm starting the iFish 73 Vault. I'm gonna go up against PWCC, so I'm just gonna keep that card here. You know, anytime you want to see it, I'll just show it to you on camera, or I'll scan it, and then we can blockchain the image, make a little extra money off of it. Oh, as I say, I missed the. There's the medallion. You know, I had checked my account, and I only had ever bought on COMC, and I haven't bought since like 2012. And I couldn't even imagine. There's a couple of cards on there I could use for sets, but it's not even worth it. I'm not gonna upload money and uh, wait a year to get my stuff. And what I want is so cheap. It's gonna cost more to way more to ship it than the stuff's worth. All right, so we end on a base BB-8. I think we already had one of these. Matter of fact, I think we only ended up with two parallels of the medallions. No, just one. Just the purple R2. The rest are all base. And what do we end up with? Nobody. And it's a base. Paul Casey. I mean, not a nobody, but, you know, in the Star Wars world, he's not. He's voiced a number of people. All right, we are done. So let's see what we ended up with here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We had gotten one extra medallion. Yeah, that is true. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And what did I do? 30 spots, right? All right, so we ended up with two snakes. Yeah, they got too big and they wouldn't I'll save that for last. They got too big and they didn't slow themselves down, to catch up. All right, base Paul Casey, base Ian White, base Jimmy V, base Dave Chapman, base Tim Rose, base Brian Herring, and then these are both 99s of Tom Kane and Dave Chapman. 3 sketches, Chris Penix of DJ. I don't know who this is of Snail Guy, and Jude Gallagher of Kylo Ren. 13 medallions. One, it says purple, but it sure looks silver to me, of R2. The rest are base. We did get a printing plate, magenta of card 45. And then we've got the blue, purple, green, red, silver, and gold parallels. And then we finish it off with our triple black 1 of 1. Mark Hamill, Daisy Ridley, and Jimmy V. Awesome break. I mean, that card makes it, you know. I'm glad we were able to do a break. It's been really tough. The cost of, things just make it so tough to actually get a break and get it to work. So thank everybody for participating. It is late. I will get the scans and everything up tomorrow night. And maybe once we get this one rolling, if the prices don't change, we can try another one. I don't, they also got Series 2. So, maybe we try one of the other ones. And it was funny too, because you can ask Barbara Roma, we've been talking, and I said, I'm just hoping for one of the Hamels if they aren't all gone. And there we go. So, well, that's what I was just saying. Hold on, I'm taking a look right now. We can run through this. We got a few minutes. Tops. Let's break this down. Tops and case. So things that are price wise. No. 2020 Masterworks, $3,400. I mean, come on. 2020 Chrome Perspectives is $1,150. It's cheap, but it's not a good break at that price. Yeah, there's Stranger Things. $3,550 for Welcome to the Upside Down. 2019 Masterworks is almost $4,000. Last Jedi Series 2, $1,150, same price. Oh wow, look at that. Last Jedi Series 1 went up to $1,450. We got in just in time. So Series 2 is really it. Force Awakens Series 1, isn't that the one with the Ridley surprise redemption? So it's not worth doing, right? I think that's the one. So I mean, Last Jedi Series 2 is probably the only thing. I mean, even Women of Star Wars is $1,750. So gotta find it, and we can't. If we do it, we'd have to do it on Blowout. If we got Black Diamond, $3,000. I take it. What is that? A 10 box case? I'd be more inclined to do a $5 break where you guys can dig through my extra box of inserts and parallels and stuff and take what you want. Well, I missed out on Marvel Masterpieces on EPAC because I took too long to post that up. I did it, last minute. So Black Diamond, when that comes out on EPAC, which I'm guessing will be what, in 3 months, we can give it a shot. Doing a break through EPAC is going to be a little bit more difficult because unless we did it as a pack break, um, I'll have to just list every card and then figure it out. But I mean, we can make it work. It's not It's not that big of a deal. You know, I can basically, as we're opening packs, I could force my wife to type up a list as we're going, something like that. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Join the Facebook page or Facebook group, excuse me, iFish73 non-sport um, group breaks. And if there's something you want to see me break, shoot me a message on here, on Blowout, on Facebook. I'm around. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next break.